Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, you guys are in for a treat because we are having a special, the beginning of my money series. So today is the first video in my money series. I already have my happiness series. I have the Adas kitchen. We're just gonna kind of break it up because I'm wholesome. I'm gonna reintroduce myself to you guys. My name is Ada Johnson. I'm a 41-year-old new makeup artist. Do you like my makeup? Well, I did this on live on Facebook. So if you follow me on Facebook, go and find that live. It was really fun creating this look. I was inspired by Messi Mungai, one of my beauty influencers, one of my fave beauty influencers. She did this look and I asked my Instagram followers, they thought I could recreate it and they said no. So this is in their face. Okay, so definitely go watch that if you like it. Give me a thumbs up if you want me to do makeup YouTube videos as well, because I'm very multi-talented, multi-skilled. I told you already, I'm a 41-year-old. I just learned to be a professional makeup artist. Before that, my degree is in chemical engineering. Engineering was my first love. I really enjoy that. But right now, career-wise, I work as a clinical researcher. I'm a team lead for a small CRO, which is a clinical research organization that run new drug trials for cancer, coronavirus, vaccines, drugs. So that's the type of things we do to find cures for, ailments and stuff like that. So that's me, 9 to 5, but really, my interest spans through fashion, beauty. Please, if you haven't already, go check out my website. I don't know why you haven't checked out my website. Go order something from me. Tell me what you want to see that you don't see. Give me some feedback. I want that website to take off. This is my money series. We're going to talk about money a lot, okay? www.adajohnsonwall.com. Go check it out. Let me know what you think about the website or buy something. So anyway, recently I decided that I want to come out, be vocal, like burn the ships in different type of ways, be vocal about my goal, to be a billionaire. Okay, I want to be a billionaire. I've wanted to be like mega rich since I was a kid. I earned my first money at 14. I've been a hustler, by the time I was 16, I graduated high school. And I got my first license to be a hairdresser between 16 and 18 after high school. I got my first certification to be like a baker, a chef. I've been cooking since I was 10. Like, there's so much to me. And I feel like, my 7 streams of income that they said you need to be a millionaire. Well, I have 10. I have 10 planned. And I know that, I'm going to be a billionaire in 15 years. And I want to come here and declare it as one way of burning the ships, to let you guys know. I already said it on Facebook. I'm saying it here to my YouTube family. So today's episode of Money Talks, we're going to be focusing about who we are, why we want to make money. For me personally, is really because I want to give. I want to be a philanthropist. I want to, I came from humble backgrounds. My parents were first generation immigrants. I'm a first generation immigrant in the sense that I came with my parents as an adult. Like, I got to this country at 21. I was already an adult. My mom, even though she had a college degree back in Nigeria, she worked here as someone without a degree. She had like a government job that all you need was a GED to do, because that was the only job she could find as an immigrant. So technically, even though I'm not the first person in my family to get a college degree, I'm the first person in my family to actually work in America with a college degree. So very humble beginnings. I remember coming out of college and knowing I wanted to do something different with my life, but as a chemical engineer with a good job, I got out of college with really good job offers. I had to go work because my family, not just my kids, my parents depended on me. So, I came from that family where, no one gave you $100,000, for graduation to go buy a house, but my parents, they're very hardworking. My mom is very hardworking. She has her own home paid for at this point in her life. But still, I know that, I need to give to them. And that's kind of not the dynamics that everybody has. So I needed to talk to that. So because, quite honestly, if I start talking about like my early years in America, we were poor. My mom migrated here with 8 children and had 2 more in America. We were poor, even just, house poor, everything poor. So I feel like I've been carrying on that, like even 12 years after graduation, about 10 years, 10 years plus or minus, making 6-figure salary, I still kind of feel poor. And, in my current walk, to think and grow rich, I learned about some of the biggest fears that keep us from money, some of the biggest fears, biggest human fears. And one of them is the fear of poverty. And if you are a single parent, if you have grown up like poor, like I did, you kind of understand what I'm talking about. The fear of poverty is real. Like, that is a fear that keeps us going to work even when we're very sick, because we're afraid of losing our job and our paycheck and what's going to happen to us if that happens. And so I'm conquering the fear of poverty in a very special way. I told you one of the reasons I wanted to be a billionaire was that I want to give. I want to give, be able to just wake up today and be like, I want to change that life. I'm going to give you a house. I'm going to give my mama, everything that her heart desires, even the ones she doesn't even dream of. But anyway, I have this girlfriend. She's like a little sister to me. She's a family friend. And recently she lost her home. Her home burnt down and everything she had was destroyed. And, I can't imagine. I tried to call her. She wasn't talking. She was in a really bad place. And I kept praying for her. I kept sending her voice notes. I'm like, what can I do? What can I do? Because, I know her. She's like a really hardworking young woman. She just turned 30 this January. And she's had a good life. She's worked so hard. She's, gotten a lot of the material things that you get when you work hard. But I knew when, she told me how hard it was for her emotionally, I knew something about me and, what I know about her made me know that it wasn't probably just material things that was hurting. It was probably the memorabilia, the things that, you can't replace, the special gifts, even birthday cards. And just imagine what happens when you have a disaster like your house getting burnt. And quite honestly, I'm so glad that she's alive because she was actually sleeping. So her being here in the world with her was a miracle. So anyway, without much talk, I am going to pretty much in front of you guys here destroy my fear of poverty by giving Chino the most expensive thing I own. Yeah, you probably were like, what about your car and all that? I drive a Mercedes and, on the surface, it looks like it's expensive. But quite honestly, I drive a Mercedes that's like 10-year-old. And right now, I'm not even sure I'm sure the dealership probably wouldn't even give me as much as I paid for this purse, for that car. So this is literally just, in terms of like the one item that is the most expensive thing I own is this Chanel purse. I bought the Chanel purse in 2015 when I was, at a very low point in my life. I had left my job in oil and gas. And I was looking for a new home, like, what I wanted to do with my life. And it wasn't going quite as planned. And then, I had a windfall, just a lot of money came to my account for something that I did, for some work that I did. And I went and gifted myself this purse. Right now, if you go to the Chanel store, you can't buy this purse anymore. They make like one that's a little bit smaller, so less calfskin leather. And it's the cheapest one, I think, is like $4,600. I bought this purse for like $5,500 5 years ago. So I don't know, I couldn't give you a value for it right now, but I guess it depends on who's buying, right? To me, this purse is worth so much more than even the money, because it was a purse that I bought because, you know, I was really down and God showed me that he was still with me. So I want to give Chino this purse because I want to let her know that, you know, she is loved. God has a plan for her. Like, even though all her things burnt, you know, she's gonna come right back. And I hope that she enjoys this purse because, you know, she works in a bank. She could probably carry it to work and stuff. I feel like I don't even enjoy this purse much because I work from home right now. I don't have to dress up. But anyway, so I'm gonna unpack this purse and pack it for Chino as one of my ways burning the ships. No going back. I'm not accepting this life. I'm not even poor anymore, but I just really want to be super rich. And that's kind of like, this is my journey and I'm sharing it with you guys. And I really want you guys to kind of talk to me. Let me know what's you're afraid of. What is your biggest fear when you want to step out to do great things, to become rich. For me, the fear of poverty is real. I'm a single mom, so every single time, you know, I worry about paycheck and I'm just emptying my purse. If you wonder what I'm doing here, you can imagine I'm just bringing everything out, cash. I can't mail cash. I would mail cash to her gladly, but unfortunately I can't mail cash. I'm gonna give her one of those certificate of authenticity from Chanel, and I'm gonna keep one just to kind of remind myself. Okay, and yes, I'm entering this purse. Talk to me, you know, drop a comment, let me know what your biggest fears are and if you can conquer them. And burning the ships is a saying that comes from a 1519 Spanish conqueror of Mexico. So the Spanish, what do they call, conquistador or something. His name was Hernando Cortez, and he came to the shores of Yucatan with his army to conquer Mexico and, you know, take over all the good things. You know, when they were exploring and taking over lands, take over all the good things. This was in 1519. And when he got to Mexico with his army, you know, in his, like, that came in a boat, the Mexican army was waiting for them, and there were a lot in number. And when he saw that, oops, I guess I have coins in my Chanel purse. Better be foreign coin or gold coins. But anyway, when he saw that his army was outnumbered, you know, when he saw that the Mexican army was way more than his army, and his army, they started getting scared. He thought they were going to start retreating, run back to the boats and like take off. He was so determined to like win the war and conquer the land and take over Mexico that he literally instructed his army to like burn the ships. So like there's no going back. And this is kind of what I'm doing with this purse. Like, me gifting my most expensive purse means that, you know, this is the life I want. I'm not going to this life where the most expensive thing I own is a purse. No, I'm going to be driving a G-Wagon in 2 years at most. By the end of 2022, I'm going to be driving a G-Wagon that I paid for cash. Okay? You heard it here first. So I'm literally burning the ships. I'm conquering the fear of poverty. I'm burning the ships of limitation. You know, I'm accepting a life of abundance. And this is my journey. So purse is all empty. And we are going to pretty much put the card, authenticity for Chino. And we are going to box this baby and ship it to Ireland. Okay, so this is pretty much, you know, not a very planned video, but I hope you enjoyed it. This is going to be our first money series video. And in this series, I'm literally going to be talking about money, how to create wealth, how to keep wealth. Because quite honestly, sad as it is, I feel like, you know, sometimes even as a people, like Black people, it's not like sometimes we're not poor because we didn't make enough money, but we get poor because we don't keep enough of the money we make. And so that's something that I'm guilty of, and I'm gonna really change all of that. And I'm gonna be sharing tips on, like, number one, how to make money. How to make money. You have to have a way to make money before you can get rich. If you're not making any money, you can't get rich. Number two, how to keep money. You know, if you make money and every day you spend this, you give this to your landlord, you give this to this person, you give this to the bank for your house or mortgage or whatever, you give all the money away, then you don't have any money to keep. So we're going to be talking about this a lot. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Burning the Ships. I am saying bye-bye to this ordinary life, and I'm saying welcome to my millionaire. Come on my way to billionaire life. So, all right. Thank you guys for watching my YouTube channel. Until next time, bye-bye. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and please turn on notifications because like we're about to be having a lot of fun here and I can't wait to show you guys all I'm going to be about.